I got some requests to look at Wii Sports. The game is quite fun and shows all the graphical and physical limitations of motion controls via Wii standards. The game is good, and my favourite game is golf, since it is very unboring and it's very laid back. Haha, fooled you, if you could call that a joke. I'm here obviously to play New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and if you didn't guess from the titles, probably gonna mention it eventually. Not to be confused with the DS version New Super Mario Bros. Or New Super Mario Bros. U, or even New Super Mario Bros. 2, more like New Super Mario Bros. Too many games with the word new in it. These games are sequels, or successors if people like to call them, to the amazing Super Mario Bros. Series, which probably saved the gaming crash from 1984. This game has made Nintendo a household name and the plum of the face of gaming, so it's quite a big deal. I mean, look at the game, it doesn't even look that far from the DS version, which came out 6 years ago. So let's jump into a wallpipe and see what the game has in store. I did a pun there, I did it. Today is Princess Peach's birthday, and no one came along except for Mario and a couple Toads. How about Luigi? I mean, how old is she anyway? 12, 36? I didn't know you could age in the Mushroom Kingdom. So a big cake is moving by itself and seeing some lovely decoratings on it. And kablamo! Each of Bowser's, I don't know, kids, minions, something, captured Peach. Why? It's simple. Have you read the box art? New Super Mario! Oh! It's a bit disappointing how Mario games still continue to have the same storyline as a game released 20 frickin' years ago. But shows it's all about the gameplay, not the story. I mean it is, but who really cares about it? Looks like someone's off track in the Mario storyline. Oops! For some reason, looks like the Bowser's minions didn't want to capture Toad. Because obviously we all know that Toad is one of the best characters in the whole game. So another Toad comes along and throws all of Princess Peach's presents. You get new power-ups. I know I'm just nitpicking, but why does Princess Peach have items as presents? Who gives her this? Mario, probably cheapskate, just tries to find them all over the world or something. So if you never played the Mario game, it's pretty simple. Go to the right and be careful, for the harmful enemies might get you. The worst problem thing is probably when you're failing at this game, just watch.
But we admit, we haven't quite figured out how to move him into a fourth dimension.
I was like, Mario entering the fourth dimension if Nintendo finally found it.
To make an all-new New Super Mario Bros. Game for Wii, the answer wasn't just more levels, more enemies, and more items. It was also more players.
Oh.
So Cammy, why don't you come back out and play?
Oh, I see what you did there, Nintendo. No, it's not like any expectation for this really well thing. I wasn't like, whoa, something would be cool. Nintendo is regular. No, I don't care. No, seriously, I don't care. The game is tight, but brings little to the plate to the franchise. It just borrows aspects from older Mario games and just puts into one big game and calls it New Super Mario Bros. Wii. As it adds aspects like the overworld in Super Mario Bros. 3 and Yoshi from Super Mario World. It don't get the same experience as it did back then, because we know that Nintendo just done this game for a money cash in. The game is safe without stretching any boundaries and is overshadowed by the game released the same year, Super Mario Galaxy 2. The playable characters are as follows: Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Toad. Wait again! If you want any other characters, just make sure you just tune in. Just wait for Xbox Live to get you some downloadable content. The game is fun, and I will even say it myself, this game aged so well to be a game that released in 2009. You can play it by yourself, play it with a friend, it'll still feel differently whoever you're playing with. Unless if you play it by yourself, because you'll get the same experience you did last. The game has a red box art, so it's easily noticeable on your game shelf to pick up and play. The game starts off easy, I mean real easy, to the point you're like, are you for real, Nintendo? But then it changes to a game we all know and love, to the same difficulty as the classics. At some points the game focuses on everyone, and I mean everyone, even the people who don't even play video games, since everyone and their grandmas have Nintendo Wii's these days, but you don't need to make the game suit everyone's difficulty levels, making a super guide of Super Luigi for everyone who gets stuck after 8 deaths. The game has tweaks than anything else, and it just feels like I've done this all before. Yeah, the worlds are newer, and the level design is awesome, but it makes me feel like I'm playing a hack than a fresh new game. The new aspects change the style of the game time to time, and do make this game really fun. The boss fight, if you can call them that, is you fighting Bowser's offspring. They all have different attacks and some weak spots to beat them. The bosses aren't the hardest thing, but they do have a fair bit of challenge to think in your feet to where the soft spots is to advance. The controls are spot on, and most of the time it makes you feel like you are playing as Mario and determine if you live or die. All the mistakes are with New Super Mario Bros. Wii takes a turn for the easy when they decided to add a 3-player co-op system to the game. The game can be fun, but can also be a clusterfuck to the eyes. To that awkward moment when you get killed by a Goomba since you're trying to save your teammates. They also decided to add the bubble system also so you use these to save yourself in danger. But that takes out all the adventure from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It's not like, oh no, I need to catch up my friend. You'd be like, who gives a shit? I just bubble and pop you when they get really close. At least they got rid of the stupid Mario, I mean Yoshi. It is nice to see platforming being back and black. The mushroom houses are either challenging and puts the skill to the test or just fucking random. Don't forget the water worlds and goddamn ice worlds are still here. Each world has its own feel, and when you jump into it, it gives you a different mindset. If you play the game and dare to get all the coins, you'll get a nice little bonus for having 100%. It gives you a new bloody pummeling difficult and fun. These are not for the average gamer, and you need a lot of time also to take breaks, not to throw your Wii remote everywhere because of how much rage you'll get. These levels remind me of Super Meat Boy. One slip up and it's practically over. Remember, what's a Wii game without waggling controls? The controls are acting in an NES style than a typical Nintendo Wii game, thanks for Nintendo. There are aspects of the game you need to waggle your Wii remotes, but not to the point of Wario made you put through. With platforming being a genre that isn't touched upon in the modern gaming, this is much nice to see Mario in his original shoes. The game isn't up to standards with the other Nintendo gems, but is also really good, so you shouldn't underestimate it. It's actually really nice to see that Nintendo have actually loved their New Super Mario Bros. Franchise and actually treat it as a true successor. This game is good and is worth the title New Super Mario Bros. Wii, so you should check her out and lol PSN and Xbox Live. Yeah, my name's Sharpthegamer, thanks for watching the video. Also, like and comment, subscribe, and also check out my Sonic Next Generations videos, or Sonic Generations video, and I can never answer that. And also stay tuned for more reviews and more content. Also check out my Twitter page, Extra Sharp Shots, and maybe a Facebook page soon.